topic 1, which is related to hope. It says that the hope is what humans use to define the future. This hope is what human use to define the future. Let's say that certainly, let's say you are structuring structure. When you structure it, you will write an introduction. This, let's suppose I write here. You will write introduction. This. Then you will start writing the body part. In body part, we say it as interpretation. Then we say it elaboration. This. And then we say it as way forward. And conclusion. This. Now, when you start with, let's say that any anecdote, this, so or you can start with, let's say that. So suppose you want to start any introduction, let's related to hope. So you can start even with any, let's say that quote. You can start with any quote. You can start with any, let's say, preparing any such a story that you try to do, which we say as anecdote you can consider. This is how this, or you can start in a very different way, that hope is a highly, let's say that, used term, or you can say it is the most used term in our day-to-day life. This, that way also we can start. Whenever we write message to anyone, whenever we want to ask anyone, how are you? So we say that, hope you are fine. We are hopeful. This is how we can say. So that way also we can start, in a very lighter way also we can start. So that can also be possible. Or you can write any quote, story, etc., whatever you prepared. This. Then when we go for interpretation, so we try to write a bit of, when we write this hope, so we try to say, let's say, meaning. This. So we try to write a bit of meaning basically after writing paragraph, which can be one paragraph, two paragraphs, a small one. Then you can write a bit of meaning also, that what exactly hope means. So hope is something that we expect to happen. This is how. We think something will happen. This, something is going to happen. That we can consider. This is how when we say. And hope is something related to, let's say that, future, we can say that. This, or expectations, we can say. So when we use the term hope, that is how we say that you are, after writing introduction, you should start writing about essay, not exactly meaning we want or definition we want, but we need to talk that before we analyze hope is what hope is, how hope is about related to future. Let's analyze that what exactly hope means. That is how we try to write. And then we try to tell hope what hope means. It will keep you very grounded. This, you will be very grounded on that. And then you go on talking, linking with future. You can also talk that how hope is used in different ways, in different contexts, you can say that. So you can also write about this different context. This, and this elaboration is something building, let's say, to build your argument. Right. Largely we say as thesis part. This, so we go on further elaborating it. So now we can go and write, let's say that, building the argument, which can be related to, let's say, hope, various types of dimensions. You can write with various types of dimensions, you can consider this. So hope can have various types of dimensions you can link. how many dimensions you can link. The hope may start with, let's say that, this is how. The we can start with day to day, let's say that. Day to day basis, family, let's say that. It's society, you can say. To, let's say, country, you can say. This. Plus any context, you can say. You can link with, let's say that, if you go for hope is something we define, there's some critical aspect we can take. Some critical aspect. And that critical aspect can be related to, let's say that, climate change. This the climate change, let's say, tackling, let's say that, tackling corruption. That can be linked. So there can be so many things, let's say, you can take some critical aspect, which, let's say that, hope about this world. Many a time we have pessimism, let's say that. Do we have hope about this future of this world? The critical aspect is future of this world. Then you try to link, let's say, when we try, let's say that, link we establish, or we try to give examples, you can say that. Links, examples. So think about all those situations where, let's say that, people, let's say, when there was hope against hope, when all else failed, still people had hope. So it can be there can be many such handicapped people. Many handicapped people, you know that. Many people who may have lost hope. Everyone has lost hope. Only, let's say, only you believed, that particular child believed. Do you have that kind of good examples where nothing was, let's say that, left and everyone lost hope? And there was a single person who had that hope, and he did that, he achieved that, he changed that. So that is how you can, let's say, go into writing the quality of examples, this we can say. So whether you are able to link it, hope, future, and then you are able to, let's say, quality, let's say, you should have, this is how we can say this, quality of examples. This, and that is how you go on building it. Now the focus should not be, but that should be very coherent, let's say, this, whatever you are writing, it should be, let's say, very coherent, we can say. This is, it should be very coherent, rather than just that one example after another example, one after another example, or let's say that just trying to write this and that. Rather, you need to make your dimensions interlinked. They should make sense, they should come natural way, and you need to link by giving some good examples. Let's say that hope, you can say that. Who can have hope? So let's say that you can link with mythology, you can link with history, you can link with literature, you can link with science and technology, you can link with this and that. It depends that. Certainly there should not be too many. But let's say that space programs, you know that many failures happen, but ISRO had hope after hope, let's say. That is how today we have reached to that level. The many such missile programs, satellite programs, that can be. Or let's say that you can say that there can be many other such, you can say Alice in Wonderland, that we can say that example. Or there can be, let's say that Anne Frank, you can say that example. Means literature you can take, history you can take World War I, II. It depends on what example. You can take sports, you can say. So it's not about that how many examples you write. It's not about how many dimensions you write. It's about what you write and how you write. That becomes more important. And that is how you should try to link it by this writing. Then in this also, let's say, build your essay by argument, thesis, let's say that. And then once you are done with this, so then we come also that antithesis. This So we write also antithesis, and in antithesis you know that it should be that certainly let's say hope is something we define future, but many a time let's say hope fails also, you know that. You can be hopeful but still you fail. So it does that means hope should not be taken as something that you may not face failure. You can say that there can be, let's say that recently 2020 World Cup and South African, let's say that it is their hope which may have resulted into them for the first time reaching in any such final at world level stage. It was hope, let's say, but then it was not translated into victory, you can say. So still that can generate hope. Even a failure can also generate hope, you know that. But hope may not necessarily be linked to success, you can say, or positive aspect always. First, second, hope can, let's say that not necessarily result into achieving success or realizing future, you know that. Many a time even if you have hope, but you may feel disillusioned, developments can happen something other way around. So it may not go the way you desire, you can consider. So that is what we can consider. So like let's say that hope you can have, you may dream it, you may be positive, but that also demands lots of hard work. Many people have given up their hope because they may have hoped one after another, but they also have lack of supporting environment. So when we have lack of supporting or empowering environment, the many people also lose their heart, lose their hope. So hope is important, but at the same time, we need to support it also by other factors. Merely hope may not be able to lead you to positive future. The hope should also be converted into action, and let's say demands also collective efforts. So that way a bit of antithesis we should write. Then we go for way forward, we start writing it, and we should write something futuristic. This is how like a hope. The hope is something that has kept this society, let's say that this kept this society moving on. This So hope is something that has kept this society moving on. You know, hope is something it has, let's say that lots of things we have in our society, lots of problems we have in society, but it is the hope, be it in day-to-day life, be it in society, be in this world, that it is the hope which is forcing people to work. It is hope which is motivating people. It is hope that it is resulting into lots of innovations. People are trying to find solutions. It was hope that even COVID crisis and its vaccines were also, let's say, developed. So that way we can say the human is facing lots of problems, and let's say that human is trying to solve them. It is the hope that gives you future. Means if you think about future, that there is going to be a future, rather than let's say Kaljug has come, Satyug is going to come, the world will be destroyed, let's say that Kayamat is going to come. So many things have in the religion part if you take. So, but it is the hope of the people. People are even trying to reach to Mars to find possibility of life. This is all called hope. So again, it depends on that how you go towards, let's say, concluding part, and you can, let's say, write a conclusion with any such, let's say, or any other quote by any other person, let's say that this. So this way we try to go and write, and conclusion should not be written, let's say, very big. This, so we can end with this, and we can be there can be a positive conclusion by this, so that let's say that we end and we give a conclusive view. And we should write in such a way that whatever you are writing here, it is not just a repetition, rather it is just an essence of whatever you write your essay. So conclusion works many a time. Essence, let's say that what is written. Whatever you have written in the essay, this, and it is what you are going to write. Introduction is what you are going to write. It is essence, whatever you are going to write. this. So that is what we can consider as far as structuring is concerned of the essay. So that is how it should have been structured, and that is how we can talk about this.